Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't know him.
Chetri! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Driving forward. He has a look out.
Chetri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Olise. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Koundé. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Koundé. Tchouaméni. And it's Rabiot. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tchouaméni. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. There's a quick free kick. Looking for options for movement. Goes for the shot! Koundé. Camavinga. That's Rabiot. Quality ball. Now he's running away. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That is good alertness. Chetri. Oh, good spread. Oh, good ball. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Applies the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rabiot. Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got away from him. Just eases him off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Dembele.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. And the shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Mbappe going forward. And he is and the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 14.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Hernandez. It's Camavinga. Rabiot. Dembele. He's found a way through. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Look at the real chance. And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Rabiot wins the duel this time. Camavinga. And they've got a throw. Saliba for Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Chetri. Olise. Now it's Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Dembele. Olise.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Tchouaméni. And it's Rabiot. Hernandez. And Upamecano. Rabiot, given the lift of his goal. Tries from a long way out. That is decidedly lacking.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Substitution in progress.
The referee has given a corner. But he's left disappointed. Foot in. This looks promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rabiot. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Chetri is onto this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Camavinga to Rabiot. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. Mbappe. Out of play for a goal kick. Hernandez. Camavinga. Doué. That's good running with the ball. Over to the other side. Chetri. And the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Tchouaméni. And Koundé. And it's Tchouaméni.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rabiot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Chetri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Chetri. And that should get the job done. Ball's gone out of play. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when...
Great chance! And that's a good finish. Deep into injury time! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?